Hello everybody, Pancakes here, and look at what we have here. We have some Modern Warfare 3, and I mentioned in my previous video that I've recently picked this game up, and as of now I've spent a fair amount of time in the multiplayer, and I figured that in this video I'd go ahead and give some of my impressions of the game. Overall, it's been pretty challenging for me because, as you guys know, I haven't really played any sort of shooter in about 5 months or so, and so diving into a brand new Call of Duty game, especially one with as many things in it as this game, without having been able to shake off the rustiness, it's been really difficult. And for the first couple of days, I was struggling to do well. And I'd say that today I'm starting to definitely get the hang of it a lot more now, and I've seen my stats go up. I see myself getting better scores more consistently, and obviously, as with any game, there is a learning curve, and I'm hoping that I am able to beat that learning curve soon, and I can see that happening. I mean, I am making improvements, so hopefully in not too long I'll be able to get videos up as usual. Now, about this gameplay itself, I recorded this one a little while ago, and gameplay-wise, obviously, it's not going to be the best because I haven't played in so long. But I thought that you guys would like to see some gameplay from me playing this game. And the score itself, I mean, it's not awesome, but it's not terrible. It was actually pretty decent, so hopefully you guys don't mind that it's not your typical 30-1 type game that I like to put up. So this would be more along the lines of what I would consider to be a decent game, not awesome. Like usually when I upload a game that has a really high KDR, that is something that I get once in a while. It's not something that happens all the time. So yeah, my general impressions of this game. It's really frustrating. That's my impression right now. Similar to pretty much how every Call of Duty game is. I mean, every Call of Duty game I've ever played, including Call of Duty 4, which I loved, is very frustrating. This game, I feel, is a little interesting because it seems to have taken away some of the problems that Modern Warfare 2 had, which is good. But it seems to have either kept or introduced brand new problems. So I don't really know what I think of this game yet. I think it's overall, I think it's better than Modern Warfare 2. I don't know how good it is relative to Black Ops, but there are some flaws to this game, which I will get into in a moment here. Some strengths of this game, let's start positive so I don't appear to be a negative Nancy. I like that they've sort of balanced out the guns and the kill streaks. I think aside from the Type 95, I haven't seen any guns that are really, overtly overpowered. Some guns seem better than others, but I don't really see any guns that are game-breaking. They've done away with Commando, which is great. They've done away with the whole noob tube fiasco thing that was going on with Modern Warfare 2, so that's a big step forward. And I'd say overall, I like most of the maps in this game better than I like the Modern Warfare 2 maps. There seem to be fewer bottlenecks. That was one of the big problems, I think, with a lot of the Modern Warfare 2 maps, or that there were just too many bottlenecks where it just became like a Mexican standoff. Some things I don't like so much about this game are the retention of death streaks. Nobody that I know liked the death streaks in Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops took them out with great success, in my opinion, and for whatever reason, Infinity Ward decided to bring them back. In their defense, they're not nearly as bad as Painkiller was in Modern Warfare 2, but I mean, it's still annoying, and it kind of flies in the face of what I think a competitive game should be, which is that, if you're a less skilled player, you don't deserve to get a kill. I mean, I think maybe that's my old school competitive gaming background's talking, but to me, the whole idea, or rather the whole philosophy behind Death Streaks, I think, kind of underlines what has been wrong, in my opinion, with the more recent Call of Duty installations. But all in all, do I like this game? It's hard to make a judgment yet since I've had so little time with it. It is very frustrating. There does seem to be a lot of random type deaths that are always very frustrating. But time will tell, I think, in the long run, how I feel about this game. But I do have another gameplay actually recorded as well. I didn't know which one to put up here. I feel like both of these gameplays feature a little bit more aggressive playing than I sometimes do. But still, obviously, I try not to be reckless. Although the other gameplay I recorded, I actually am pretty reckless in that one. But it is, in my opinion, a very entertaining gameplay. It's very fast-paced, very aggressive. I get a relatively high kill count in that one, too. And I think I might send that one off to Machinima. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'll go ahead and, obviously, like I always do, post like a trailer or something on my own channel. But that's pretty much what I plan to do. The roll call video has already been submitted, so that should show up soon. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. Oh, I did have one question I wanted to ask you guys. What would you say is your favorite assault rifle apart from the Type 95? Because I'm trying to decide. Because I like the Scar H, or Scar L, I think is what's called in this game. I like the M4A1. I like the G36C. I don't have the ACR unlocked, but from what I've seen after picking it up off of Dead Bodies, I like that too. It's hard to choose though, because they all work. So I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think is your favorite assault rifle, apart from the Type 95. Just a random question. That's all. And I wanted to also, in this video, go into what some of my future plans with this channel is. So basically, my situation with this and school is that I don't think I'll have much time outside of the weekends to do a lot of playing, recording, and uploading. However, I do think that on the weekends, provided I'm efficient with my time, I should be able to get some time in to hopefully keep the ball rolling, so to speak. I don't know yet, but so far, at least as of this weekend, that seems to be possible. Of course, once midterms and finals start, then that will completely change things. But that's currently what my plan is, subject to change, of course. As you guys know, I like to upload gameplays of completely unrelated games to Call of Duty. I haven't really had the chance so much to do that with this channel yet, but I want to. One game actually that's coming out soon that I'd like to do something with is Silent Hill Downpour, which I believe is coming out in March. And I want to do a live commentary session on that game. As you guys know, I love Silent Hill. The more recent titles have been sort of disappointing, but apparently the Silent Hill Downpour is good from people who've played it. So it might be a pleasant surprise. I don't quite know yet, but I'm thinking of doing something with that. And obviously, as games come out that I like, then I'll do some gameplays of that. I wouldn't say full Let's Plays. Although if I'm doing a live commentary, then that might be doable. But I wouldn't count on anything, to be honest. But I do want to upload other games. So you guys can look forward to that. And on that note, actually, what games would you guys, or that are coming up in the future, what games of those are you guys interested in? Which of them do you think, wow, I really want to buy that game? Because for me, obviously, I'm looking forward to Mass Effect 3, looking forward to Bioshock Infinite, Silent Hill Downpour, and I'd say those games for sure I will be doing some gameplay footage with. But if there are any other games, I mean, I don't really follow the upcoming game releases that much, so if there might be games out there that look absolutely good that I don't know about. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see in the future, definitely let me know, or even any sort of content in general, because I'm trying to find ways to diversify this channel. I've been doing some brainstorming, because obviously gameplay and commentary like this, well, it's nice, can kind of get old after a while. I know that. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to let me know. I'm always open to ideas. You know, I don't really think of this as being just my channel. I think of this as being also partly your channel as well, because you know, you guys, the community, are ultimately what makes this channel work. So your input is always welcome. And I think that's pretty much it. And we're out of time. So final score is mediocre in terms of a gameplay. Although I'd say for me, getting 6-1, I think the final score is 30-5. I mean, 6-1 is a good ratio by anybody's standards. And hopefully future gameplays will be more on par with what I normally upload. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.